Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from At Home with Quita, and here I share tips on how to plan a more well-balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you guys a new release that is coming to our store, Fancy Plans Co. Super excited about it. I'm always trying to figure out the best layouts to help you be the most productive you and to help me to be the most productive me as well. And so I decided to develop a monthly, weekly, and daily layout to help you to be able to plan for your month, your week, and your day all in one planner. So this is going to be a bundle. I'm not quite sure yet if I'll add this as a standalone layout in the shop because as you can see, there's a lot of pages involved here. I think this is just going to be a part of the bundle, and we'll try to see how we'll finagle this later and to be able to maybe add this to the shop as a planner insert set, just like our regular planner insert layouts. But for now, you'll get a bunch of different things. So I thought I would kind of unbox it for you and flip through it for you because I did have some people in our Facebook group ask how the guts of this looks. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, what does the bundle include? It's going to include a page marker. This is a clear page marker. It's going to include frosted discs. We are actually out of our clear discs, so we have frosted discs for now. This is 1.50. We're hoping to restock the clear discs soon, so stay tuned for that. And then maybe I'll add an option for a frosted page marker. And then maybe I'll add an option for everything to be clear. So this would be clear, your discs would be clear, and your cover would be clear. And then I'll have a frosted option where you'll get the frosted page marker, you'll get the frosted disc, and the frosted cover. So we'll try to see. I'm just kind of testing this out now just to see how this is all going to work out. And then eventually I am going to add a coil option. That's what kind of sparked this whole thing. So I wanted to have just an all-in-one planner that was coiled, that you could purchase, that had everything ready to go for you to be able to plan your monthly, daily, and weekly, and then it wouldn't fit on the coil, so I decided to make it a disc option. So I ordered some larger coils, and then I'm going to test it out and see if I can get the coils to work. I might have to split it up half and half, and that's what what you see here. Half the month's here, other half is back here. But I had some trouble figuring out exactly how to do that too because it includes other things besides the planner insert. So it includes your contacts and some notes pages. So if you only ordered one half of the year, if that's how I decided to split it up, you wouldn't get the other pages unless I included it in both. So I'm trying to really figure this thing out, what the best way to do this. So for now, that's why I said, let me just do the bundle. The bundle will include these items. It'll include your 2025 year at a glance, and it's going to include both half of the year. So this is January through June. This is July through December. There are a lot of design elements that I'm obsessed with. This is only going to be a part of the bundle. As you know, if you order a 2025 planner box or planner, it has a different cover page. So this is just exclusive to the bundle here, okay? I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you. But look at how many pages you get because, again, you'll be able to plan your monthly, then you can go to your weekly, and then you can go to your dailies, all right? So let's set that to the side for now. Again, 2025 year at a glance. You're also going to get the front and back page vellums. So that's really cool. That's kind of something new. Usually we only give you one vellum. If it's like a notebook or something like that, you don't get a back vellum. So you get that as well. And then, of course, our new clear covers, which are so gorgeous. So I'm going to start opening some of this up, and I'm just going to show you, of course, how you would set this thing up. Super duper easy. And I love that it includes everything that you need. Look at that cover, y'all. So beautiful. Look at how thick that is. So thick, so beautiful. And your planner is going to be stunning. Okay, so of course you need your planner cover. You need your planner discs. I love the clear discs, you guys. But the frosted are just as gorgeous, and it gives just a little bit of a contrast, if you will. And so the frosted are just as beautiful as, you see how thick that is? As the clear. I'm hoping also soon to be able to add some larger size discs. I know you guys have been wanting 2-inch discs. But y'all, there's a whole issue with that. My vendor doesn't have a mold for it, and so I would have to pay for the mold, and the mold is almost $4,000. And other people will benefit from that mold. And so for me, what is frustrating is that I feel like the vendor should eat the cost of the mold, because I'm going to be ordering from them all the time, like I already do, and other people are going to be ordering from them. So why do I have to pay for the mold, and then other people, when they come in, they want 2-inch discs, they don't have to pay for the mold? I don't like that. So I'm going to try to see, oh my gosh, you see how thick that is? If I can find a vendor that already has 2-inch discs, and then we'll roll with them. And then I might roll with them for everything, since this vendor is not being difficult, but I just don't like that they're trying to make me eat the cost of, so they're going to, eventually benefit long term, and that other people will be able to benefit from too, but won't have to pay $4,000 for a mold that I already paid for. You get what I'm saying? So that's been the holdup as to why we haven't gotten the 2-inch discs yet. So I just need to put a little more time and effort into finding a vendor for that. All right, so discs are on, all right, and then the next thing, again, you have your front and back vellum. Right now, we only have the Moody Aesthetic collection, so there'll be 5 to 10 maybe different vellums that you can purchase for that collection, and then as I see how this works out, then I'll add some other collections as well, so you'll be able to have a different look. All right, so you pop your vellum in, of course, both sides, front and back. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add my page marker. All right, and this just makes it to where you can find that page easier. So snap that in. All right, page markers in. Let's go ahead and add our 2025 year at a glance pages. And you've probably already seen these before. You've got your calendar at the top. Sometimes I'll put a little dot on this so that I can see visually what events and things that I have coming up. Then you have a little spot for notes here at the bottom. And then if you open it up, you've got your months. So you can plan your whole entire year if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and pop these in. So when I tell you this is an all-in-one planner, I mean this is going to give you every single thing that you need to be able to plan your week out, your meals, your budgeting. All of that stuff can be done within this one planner, all right? Now look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. And this, I created some vellums as well. Of course, that's not included with this planner, but this design comes in a vellum also. And a couple of different, well, it comes in this all black, and then the 0 and the 2 are gray in the other version that I created. And you have a place for this planner belongs to. At the bottom, you look at how gorgeous that is. I just love that so much. Okay, when I open it up, of course, you have a engineering grid page on the back for you to be able to take notes, put pictures, whatever you would like. And then we get to January. I love the new design of how I did the monthlies at the bottom. I think that's just so gorgeous. And I'm not sure if I have a polka dot and a blank version. I think this blank version is just so aesthetically pleasing without the polka dots, but I love the polka dots too. And of course, that's our signature spine. So I may have it in both polka dot and blank. We'll have to see. But for now, and what's going to happen to you guys is that when you see this video go up, the listing will already be up. I already have worked through all of that stuff that we just talked about in this video in my head. And then you'll be able to grab this if you so choose. It's just only still January. So if you haven't figured out your planner for this year yet, now's the time, right? And again, I think this is just so cool because you can plan everything. All of the details of your life can be planned in that one planner. So I'm going to go ahead and add in just the first 6 months. Again, it's going to come with first 6 months, second 6 months. Of course, you're not going to be able to fit this whole year on these discs here. So you'll reserve that for when it becomes the second half of the year. So I'm just going to pull these out because, like I told you, it does include contacts pages and notes pages, but that's going to be included in the second half of the month. So you'll have to pull it out. That's going to be in the back. All right. And so let's pull that out, and it includes a certain number of pages for each. So you've got a few notes pages. Look at how gorgeous that is. Everything just flows. The font is the same, and all of it, as you can see, I changed the font. Usually I use one font for all of our inserts, which isn't this font. So there's a little bit of a contrast in between the two fonts, which I love. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 notes pages and 4 contacts pages. So what I may do, because I really do want to split it up to where if you just want to buy 6 months, you can get 6 months. And that way, if I do a coil option, it'll make it easy logistic wise in terms of not having to have multiple listings. Or if you want the full year, then you can get the full year. The only thing with the coil option is that I would have to send out 2 coil planners. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because that means I have to duplicate everything, 2 covers, 2, and that would drive the cost up. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if a coil option is going to work unless I can figure out a way how to trim these pages down. But that might not be an option either. We'll have to see. Or it'll just be 2 separate cost-wise in terms of you purchase 6 months, you purchase 6 months. And I may do that with the disc option as well. But then the disc option will have an option for the whole year, whereas the coil wouldn't. Does that make sense? It may not make sense. But again, you need to not worry about that. I'm going to worry about that part, and then you'll see that when this video goes live, okay? I'm just kind of talking you through it since you're here with me, all right? So you do get these, and so what I'm thinking now, because usually our inserts include 8 pages, this is only 4, and this is only 4. I just didn't feel like you needed that many contacts pages, so that's why I only included 4 and 4. But I might do 4 and 4 and 1, and then the second half of the year we'll have 4 and 4. Same with the coil planner, all right? So I'm going to pop these in the back. I think it's always great to be able to have some notes pages, and then you have some contacts pages as well, because again, this is an all-in-one planner. And you guys will have to comment below and let me know if there's anything else that you see that maybe I should include in this. Again, we got to consider the bulk of it all, not necessarily with the disc option because you can remove pages, but again with the coil option. So let me know something I'm missing. I think I pretty much included everything. I was thinking about maybe including a grocery list, but I feel like there's notes pages and things like that, so I don't really feel the need to add on any additional pages when it comes to that. So, but just let me know, because I'm always wanting to hear from you guys in terms of what your thoughts are, how to make things better from your point of view. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to add all of these pages in, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to share with you a flip through of it all, because I know you see these pages and I know you're curious. Also, just a quick note is that this is, I always print one, and then I try to make sure that I catch all the mistakes, and so that way before I print something like this, it's already fixed. But in this particular case, I didn't catch something, and so I did catch it eventually, and I made the changes, but within this system, I didn't. And that is that the AM and PM, it goes all the way to, it goes to 12:30 instead of 12. And of course, it should go to 12. I'll talk to you about that, what that exactly what that looks like, because maybe it might be confusing you right now. But again, I made the change, and I want to show you this flip, and I haven't printed out the new pages yet. So I'm going to add these, and then I will come back and I'll share with you how everything looks. All right, let's see how chunky it is. Look at that. You cannot tell me that's not beautiful. So pretty. I love the Moody Aesthetic collection. I think it's just a whole vibe. But look, can you imagine this planner sitting on your desk? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is how chunky it is. Of course, our 1.50 discs fit perfectly. And so you can see how you really can't fit any more than that. That's all. It's at capacity. All right. Love the discs. The discs, everything flows perfectly. And so let's just do a quick flip through so you can see exactly how this looks on the inside. Again, look at the cover. When I tell you this cover is super duper sturdy, it's just a great quality. All right, so there's your gorgeous vellum. You can, of course, use it. It's a dashboard, and it also acts as your cover. You could put sticky notes here. You could really jazz this up if you wanted to, but it's so gorgeous as it is. But it is so gorgeous as is, right? Look at that. Okay, and then you've got your page marker here at the top. Put that wherever you'd like. Then you have your 2025 year at a glance pages. And then if you flip a few pages over, you have the start of your 2025 planner. Look at how gorgeous that is, y'all. Y'all can tell me that's not beautiful. Again, that's the second half of the year. Okay, so everything flows properly. All right, so we've got January here. And so I'm going to show you how the all-in-one looks, all right? So when I say all-in-one, I mean you can plan your monthly. So there's your monthly pages. Everything is undated, which is great because you can, pick up where you left off. So if you forget to plan a whole month, even though it does say January here, you would have to wipe that out or whatever, or you can save it till next January. That's the beauty of having undated pages. All right, so you've got your monthly layout. Come here and plan your full month out. And then it's got the weeklies here. This is our weekly all-in-one layout in version 2, which I'm obsessed with. This is what I personally use in my planner. We're only going to have the version 2 for now, not the version 1, which I feel you guys love better than the version 1 anyway. Some people really love the version 1. But most of you, or a lot of you, have really gravitated to this version 2. So this is what's going to be included. And so the only thing that will change when you do add to this collection is going to be the vellum pages. All right, everything else will be the same. So this is your weekly all-in-one. So you can plan your focus, your finances, your habits, your to-do list, your to-clean, random thoughts. You have your days of the week. You can put your date right here at the top. We have date dots, which you can pop in as well. You can plan your meals out here. You could use this for your grocery list. So that's why I said I didn't put in a grocery list. I low-key wanted to pop a half sheet in here. So let me know if that's something that you feel like I should add. I just feel like it obstructs the view. And I feel like there's so many notes pages in here that you really could just use that to plan out your grocery list. All right, then you have your wellness check-in, mood, productivity, your gratitude, and it's just so clean and beautiful. You could use stickers to decorate this page, or you could just write in your plans. It's up to you. But I am obsessed with this layout. Okay, so you have 5 because sometimes you just need 5 weeks, sometimes you need 4. I wasn't going to sit out and count out the pages, nor was I going to sit out and count out the pages for the dailies, which you're going to see as well. Still deciding on that though, because I feel like it would lessen the bulk of the planner. But I just didn't want to have to say, okay, February has 28 days, January has 31 days. I just wanted to put 31 days in each section, y'all. I know I probably shouldn't do that, and I may rethink it. I also felt like if you messed up on a page, you would have a backup page. Of course, more is more beneficial for you. So the more pages that you have, of course, it may not help with our bottom line financially, but it's going to be good for you, and a win is a win. So that might be the way that it is. Or I may go back and reformat it to have the appropriate number of daily pages. The weekly is always going to be 5 weeks, because sometimes it starts like mid through the week or at the end of the week, and it just works better to have 5 weeks, and then you can kind of let that, date it however you want. Okay, so here's a notes page on the back. So I'm saying with your grocery list, you could technically come here and write that out. You could split it into sections for week by week. You can pop in some notes pages here since it is disc bound. Completely up to you, but for now, this is probably going to be your best bet in terms of any additional notes and things like that. There's one at the end of every month, and then of course you saw me pop in some additional notes pages in the back. All right, so this is the daily, you guys. I'm so obsessed with the daily. I typically don't plan my day like this because I don't have that much to do where I need to plan out my whole day every single day. But I do feel like if I worked outside the house, I would do it that way. Because I will probably have more to do if I had an outside job. But some of you really, this works very well for you to be able to plan day by day. All right, so we've included it. So you saw you had your monthly, then you had your weeklies, and now you have your dailies. And of course, you could pull your page marker and pop it around wherever it's needed, so you could easily get to wherever you're trying to get to. All right, so this is how the daily all-in-one looks. Again, this planner is designed to be for you to be able to plan out every single thing. So you saw how the weekly looked in terms of being able to plan your meals out, your habits, your to-do list, your to-clean list, okay? And when it comes to your daily, you'll be able to also drill down to some other tasks that are important to be able to make sure you structure your day in the best way possible. So you have your top 3 focus for the day. You have your meals for that specific day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have your to-do list here. You have your priority matrix over here for your urgent and important tasks to be able to sort that out and make sure that you're getting the important things done, and you're setting priority to wherever is needed to have priority. You have your workout, your water log, your steps tracker, You have your grateful thoughts, your top 3. You have a section here for notes, which could also be for your grocery list if you decided to. You have an AM here, which again is going to go from 1 to 12, 1 to 12. So disregard this here at the bottom where I have the 12:30 here because that has been formatted correctly. I love the design of it. Very neutral, very beautiful, very simple, but yet it's going to be super duper effective. So again, not quite sure how the formatting is going to go. Right now, there's 31 days here. All right, not sure again if I'm going to change that and put the appropriate number of pages here. We'll have to see how that works out. All right, so if I come all the way to the end of the month, this is one of my favorite features, is that you now have a monthly review. So you can review your month, you can pop in photos, you can write your accomplishment, your challenges, your favorite moments, a summary of the month, personal, social, work, career, health and fitness, just to review how things went, to look back on it and just kind of see how it all looked for you. All right. I also love putting pictures on this page as well, just to kind of reflect back and just really see how productive you were for that month. So this is how each month is going to end. So this is an entire month right here, including your monthly, weekly, and dailies. So this is how this is going to look. All right. And again, I'm not sure if I'm going to add this as a full layout in our shop because we technically do have the monthly already. And we have the dailies now as standalone dailies, all right? So all I did was just combine the two, and then I added on the back our monthly review pages. So this is how it would look if I decided to combine it all and offer it as a full, you know how you could purchase our planner insert layouts month by month. So I may add this to the shop as well for you to be able to just purchase 1 month of your all-in-one layout. I think that may work. So again, if I decide to do that, you'll see a listing and all of that information will be below. Then you have a back page for additional notes. So you can take more notes there, use however you would like. All right, then we get to February. So February, again, looks exactly the same way as January. So I'm not going to flip through that. But let's go all the way to the end so I can show you how it ends. It's going to end on that same additional notes page. And then you have some additional pages for notes that I just showed you earlier. And then you also have some contact pages. So you can log your contacts in here. I'm low-key thinking about a password log, but I don't keep my passwords in my planner. I don't think it's safe. This may not even be considered safe. But contacts pages, a lot of people do include them in their planners. And a lot of planners come with contact pages. Not sure about the password tracker though. So again, comment that below. I want to make this planner something that will work for you guys. So that's why I'm taking all of this feedback. Again, the listing will go live, but based on your feedback, I may tweak a couple of things to make it even more effective for you guys. So make sure to comment below and let me know your thoughts and anything else you feel like can be added to make it even better. All right, so it ends with your contacts pages, and then how now we include this vellum page on the back. So that way it just seals everything, it ends everything. If you look at the back of your planner, you won't see this page. Instead, you'll see the vellum page, which just makes it even more stunning with the logo there at the bottom. So this is your completed planner setup for all-in-one layouts. Again, your all-in-one weekly, you've got your monthly, and you've got your all-in-one daily. So this should be all you need to be able to plan your whole entire life all in one planner. You don't necessarily need all those other things that I have in my planner, although it makes it more fun to me. And so I like adding the different embellishments and sections and things like that. You could pop in some divider tabs here as well and just grab our monthly stickers and put them on the tab so that way you can easily get to the monthly, and then you have the secondary page marker to be able to get to your weekly or your daily. It's completely up to you how you do this thing, but you basically come here, plan your yearly, okay, then you come here, and you could shuffle this around too. If you want this on the outer page, it's up to you, of course, with the discount system. That's the beauty of it, because you may want this planner belongs to page somewhere else. All right, and then you come here and you plan your monthly out, and then you come here and you plan your weekly out. So It's actually a yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, all in one. Okay? And then you'll come here and you'll plan your daily out. So that way you can plan for every single part of your life. You could use your dailies for work. You could use your weeklies for home. Sky's the limit with how you use this planner, but I'm obsessed with it. And I definitely wanted to come on and share with you guys all the details of this planner, how it looks, and what is included. And as you can see, it's fire. It's fire. And I know it is. So hopefully you feel the same way as well. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, answer my questions in terms of all of the things I asked you so that I can make this planner the best that it can be for you to be able to achieve all of your goals. There's a second half of the year that will be included if you buy the entire bundle. If not, I'll have it to where you can purchase just half years. 6 months here, 6 months here. And then hopefully I can figure out a way to do the coil option as well for those of you who would prefer coil. Alright, so that's it for this video, you guys. I just wanted to pop in really quick and share this with you. I was so excited about it. And again, I had people in the Facebook group say, show me the inside, show me the inside. So that's the inside. So hopefully you enjoyed it, you were inspired. Maybe you found another planner to add to your lineup. So make sure to give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. Of course, I would love for you to join the family and hit the subscribe button. Stick around for a little while. And as always, I would love it if you came back and caught another video, in which case I'll see you then.